Hi, what is going on? I thought that I would do a January reading for the four elements. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. We will start with the fire signs and go from there. So I hope everybody's having a great week so far. It's been a Monday, if you know what I mean. A little bit slow energy, but you know what? Before we know it, it'll be Tuesday, and after that it'll be Wednesday, and after that it'll almost be Friday, and you know what? I'm okay with that, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. And, oh, looks like we have a card that just popped on out here. King of Swords. We will go ahead and leave that one out. I'm going to be doing a new spread today, and I'm very excited to share with you. We will be doing the Elements of Life spread. So I will be pulling 5 cards, and the first card that popped out, King of Swords, which will represent your core self, truth, beliefs, or messages from the universe, followed by your air energy, earth energy, fire, and water energy. So, for spirit energy, we have King of Swords. For air energy, we have the Empress. For earth energy, we have Wheel of Fortune popping out. 3 major arcana. For water, we have the Hangman, 4th major arcana. And wow, fire signs for the fifth card pulled. 5 major arcana total showing up for you in this reading so far. Well, total. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it. So like I said, this is a new spread. King of Swords energy does not have to represent masculine energy. But the thing is, this can represent either an air sign in your life or your thought patterns at the moment. Can represent new ideas, new conflict, mental clarity. This is a message from the universe about your truth. So you could be on the verge of developing possibly a new way of thinking, whether that be for maybe could be an online business, could be at your workplace. You could be collaborating with someone at this time who is giving you really good collaborative energy that you are working with. To go along with that, so for the air energy, we have the Empress is showing up right here. So yeah, the Empress can represent you, represents Aries, fiery energy, someone who is very creative. Again, it is a major arcana, but she also represents creation, pregnancy, abundance. Like I said, with the King of Swords showing up for the first card, I do kind of feel like these two are working together collaboratively. So again, this Empress energy could be more your energy, and you are collaborating with a King of Swords, or maybe you're involved with someone who is a little bit on the maybe authoritative side, has, you know, a lot of power, a good job, stable. I'm just getting a lot of overall stable and strong energy from this reading. For your finances, the third card that we are looking at is Earth, the Earth element. So representing the Earth element is Wheel of Fortune, which is a very beautiful and abundant card. It can signify the completion of a goal or lesson, immigration, travel, but generally it is the completion of a cycle. I apologize for my sniffles right now. I can't really control that. You also have the fixed signs showing up here in this card. So this could definitely possibly be an Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, or Taurus, sorry about that, showing up here. And actually the Empress can also represent Taurus as well, because she rules Venus. So you could be collaborating again with someone to complete a project, and the project looks like it is in full swing. Either you're about to complete a new launch, like I said, start something completely brand new, bringing the new fresh perspective to start a new cycle, really is how I'm reading it. Then for the fourth element, we are going to discuss is water, represented by the Hangman. Also can represent Pisces, energy. It doesn't have to, but for the water element, this will represent your relationships, emotional state, communication, and also the lunar influence. So we just had the new moon in Capricorn, which was a great idea to kind of like launch business projects, set out your intentions for the year regarding the direction that you want to take maybe your financial gains, where you want to invest in the future. But again, that's not really what we're talking about with this card. This card is representing more the emotional aspect of your life. So it looks like you're maybe possibly stalling on a decision. Could be with a water sign, doesn't have to be. You're taking your time. You're not really jumping into it, which is not a bad thing. I don't see this as a negative card. It does represent wisdom, self-sacrifice, getting a new perspective. So you could be taking a little bit of time out to really feel things out. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Like you're not really wanting to, jump in. Maybe you want to change things up. Set a new, kind of boundary. Communication could be kind of a little bit slower with others at this time. You might not want to be rushing in with the communication. If there was wand energy here, I would say that you're really trying to move something along. But as far as relationships go, it looks like what you have established is staying. Doesn't look like you're trying to start anything new at this time, but of course doesn't have to resonate with you. It is a general reading for all fire signs, so hopefully someone will get something out of this. And then for the fifth element today, the final card in the reading, this is the fire element. So your element, representing the passion, the physical movement, actions, the outcomes, and manifestations. What a beautiful card this is. An ace is representing the basic potential of an outcome of something. So you do have an ace showing up here. But you are assessing something. I can see that with the Wheel of Fortune card here. It seems like you're trying to make sense of a decision. Again, it could be collaboratively or alone, but it does look like you have people around you who are potentially quite good teammates to have on your side, or at the very least, they are your cheerleaders at the moment. The Ace of Pentacles, it can represent, like I said, abundance, the beginning of something new. Doesn't have to be it could be a new job, it could be a raise, it could be, promotion, investment, a new income. And honestly, this is a very, very strong reading for the fire signs here. So, like I said, take your time with the maybe emotional aspect with your relationships at this time. It looks like you kind of want to just take a step back, kind of reevaluate, maybe not rush into anything. But then work-life balance is looking really great. Your core strength is, showing up strong here. Your mindset, you're wanting to create something here, either by creating a new beginning, ending a cycle, ending a project, beginning a new project, and again with those relationships, you're just taking your time, you're feeling things out, you're not really in a rush about it, but you're taking your time, and I don't see that as a negative. So I hope that this was helpful, that you enjoyed this new tarot spread, and I will see you next time for the next read. Bye.